So one thing when I'm going over nutrition with people is I realize a lot of people can't cook, they won't cook, or they say they're strapped for time. You know, a lot of people are on takeaways and eating out. But this is one meal suggestion that I constantly recommend in terms of hitting your macros, and it always gets met with complete disgust. This is my, at this stage, infamous tuna and soup bowl, all right? This was actually recommended to me in a past life when I didn't know what the hell I was doing when it comes to training and nutrition. A guy called Steve Murray, who I have unfortunately lost contact with, but it is entirely his fault I actually got into this industry at all. He suggested I might try and do a personal trainer course. And the rest, as they say, is history. So I can either thank him for changing the path of my life and profession, or I can also blame him for that too as well. I could have bumped into a doctor or something when I was younger, I don't know. Anyway, so here we go. And one of the purposes behind this is I want to show you how quickly that this is to make. So I am going to set my timer now. Unfortunately, I have to contend with this can opener. I have a bad record with this guy in particular. I thought I had the peel back tins and I don't, so I'm gonna make an absolute mess of this. Yeah, it's not working already. Lovely. So you can probably knock off the bones of like 5 minutes for the prep work for this. So if I tried to open this with a hand grenade, it would probably look neater. Yeah, so a bit of tuna on the counter. Andrea's gonna love that. Okay, I think we're good. Now, one thing as well, which I've learned the hard way, is because I'm so strong, I don't want to smash this lid into the tuna too hard, because what will happen is I'll spray myself with tuna juice. So I'll just let that sink out first, and then we can start to squeeze. I do like this particularly dry. It's going to be going in a bowl of soup anyway, so it doesn't matter. And actually, what I should have done to save time, this is just Farmer's Choice mixed vegetable. So I don't know which farmer I chose, but it looks like it's green stuff. So it's peas, some potatoes, some onion. All right. I probably should have actually heat that up in the carton first, but look, here we are. Let's go 4 minutes. All right, I'm not the quietest person in the kitchen. So that's 4 minutes. We can fast forward now. All right, here we go. This is hot, hot, hot. Okay. So, get the tuna. So not the best job ever. Tin opener. Fire it in. This is tuna in brine, water, whatever. I tend to steer clear of the sunflower oil versions, oily. And I suppose you really want to delve into omega-6s and all the rest in sunflower oil. So brine or water normally does the job. Stir that bad boy around. Good old mix. Now what you can do is get some pepper. I got pepper in here. I don't. Hang on. Pepper is on the kitchen table. So I could add in some spinach if I was really leaning into the whole Instagram thing, but I'm not. So that's 6 minutes, 26 seconds. To be fair, I could have just prepped all the tuna and drained that while I was heating the soup in the microwave. That's 4 minutes pretty much, okay? Now again, people are always going to go, like, you know, they don't even give it a try. They just think, oh, that sounds absolutely disgusting. It's actually very easy to eat. Now, this is another thing about nutrition as well. For me personally, this does remind me of when I was starting out and I was younger, and a bit of nostalgia around that too as well. And Steve, who I really looked up to at the time as well, you know, he could do no wrong. So, you know, he probably would have told me if there was protein in coal, I would have eaten it. But anyway, so there's a little bit of emotion attached to foods. That's why we eat certain foods, you know, we're drawn to certain foods. But for me, you know, there's a lot of practicality to this as well, because I have to rush to get back into work now. So it's just something quick. So lots of protein in there, plenty of carbs in there, easy to digest, and yeah, really simple to put together, 4 minutes. So there you go. There is the infamous tuna and soup bowl. And again, you can use any flavour soup you want to, but good old Steve told me vegetable soup back in the day, so that's what I am going with. Enjoy.